What's up, everybody? This is Scratch, and I got a video here for you. We are going to take a look at Sabotage. This is a single-player mission in the upcoming Ubisoft game called For Honor, which I had a chance to fly out to San Francisco a few weeks ago and check this out. So we're going to play through here. We are playing as Mercy, who is known as a Peacekeeper in the Knights faction. And Peacekeepers are basically, as you may have surmised by the lack of a shield on this character, is an assassin hero. They carry a short sword and a dagger, and that's basically what they go into battle with, which, as suggested by the prompts in the beginning of the game here, this character does not have a default stance, which requires you to block kind of on the fly, whereas the heavier characters have a default stance where you're kind of blocking in one direction all the time as long as you are in a battle stance. This character requires you to sort of time them and maybe even play a little bit more aggressively. So it changes significantly the play style of the character. So in this spoiler-free version, we are just going to kind of go through, and I'm going to focus on Mercy a little bit. You can see we're picking up the Fiat Lux and the bombs here, and we're going to show some of her moves, such as this assassination, which is very reminiscent of Assassin's Creed, which I think is pretty cool. But you can kind of one-hit take down the enemies. And then that Fiat Lux bomb is actually assigned directly to my D-pad, so I can, easily select that, and then also I can bomb these guys right here. Okay, so now you'll see that I'm fighting 3 people at once, and because of the lack of a stance, I kind of have to pay attention to which way they're attacking from so that I can quickly block them, because you kind of have to block on the fly, which makes this character a little bit different to play. But you'll notice that I'm filling up a meter there in the bottom left, and that is my revenge meter, so I just pressed Y here to get a little bit of a boost here so that I can finish these guys off rather quickly, and then of course I can do an execution move, which is pretty cool, and finish them off. Another thing is exploring has its rewards. Now you can see it looks like I should just kind of keep heading straight, but if I turn right at this particular area, I get into a situation here where it is a 1v1 battle, and then I continue on up through here, and you can see that I have these 2 enemies up here where it's just a 2v1 battle, and they're pretty easy to dispatch, not too bad. And I actually find some collectibles here, and I can actually get this power up right here as well. So doing a little bit of exploring, I found some things, and then as I make my way back up here, you can see to the right is actually where I would have came from, because I'm going to look right down here where I just was when I started this segment. This is where I went down the valley instead of going straight, and you can see I had a 3v1 situation over there with no reward. So as you can see here, I'm going to do 4 versus 1, and I make this huge mistake of actually going in between all of them. You definitely don't want to do that, but my strategy here is to just kind of focus on each one individually, just jump around between them and hack them away a little bit at a time and keep them busy, because if you don't, the ones that you're not attacking will actually move in, where if you attack them each individually, you can keep them busy. Another thing is to remember to heal. So if I hadn't used that heal right there, that would have been a really bad situation for me. But you can see that I'm completely out of my stamina, which was that green bar that keeps going down below my life. So sometimes you just have to retreat and then go back in and make your move. So you can see there I did one of the combo moves where I stabbed him and then did like the double hit, and took his life down really quickly, which is one of the hallmarks of this class. You can really knock people down right away. You just have to kind of dodge and look for your opening and then attack, and you can get the job done. Okay, so that's going to do it for this video. This has been a look at the Peacekeeper, which is known as Mercy, and she's an assassin hero basically in the Knights faction. Thanks for watching the video. I really appreciate it. If you have any questions, comments, or whatever, please feel free to leave that down below, and I'll do my best to answer it and talk with you guys. Hopefully you're looking forward to playing this when it comes out in the future. And check out the playlist for the rest of the videos on For Honor from my trip to Ubisoft a couple of weeks ago. Pretty awesome stuff, and hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching.